My parents got divorced when I was about 2. My mom left my dad, took me and my brother, and growing up, one of the things that she told me often, because she didn't have a husband, she didn't have someone to relate to, she'd tell me, a 5-year-old kid, hear what I mean and not what I say. Man, that's not good. You can't tell a kid that. A kid doesn't have the life experience to even know what you're talking about most of the time, let alone all the deeper meanings. And what I'm realizing is that even now, I'm quite a bit older than 5 years old now, but my whole life I've been under the stress and strain and struggle of, I'm supposed to know what people mean. They don't have to communicate well. I have to understand them no matter how poorly they communicate. Man, that'll mess you up. That'll make life really stressful. And, sometimes I think I'm an introvert, and what I'm putting together right now is I might be an introvert. I love reading books. I love being by myself, all of that. But what if I'm not, and I just pretend to be, because really I'm just scared of being around people and not understanding them well enough to hear what they mean and not what they say. That's a lot to deal with. Thanks, babe. And so how do I forgive myself for not knowing what people mean, and how do I get comfortable with not knowing what people mean and get to a place where I'm okay with, hey, if people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. But I'm not responsible for hearing what people mean. I'm responsible for taking whatever they've said, however I interpret it, and just being okay with it. I'm not sure. I think for the most part, I've got to tell myself, hey, I forgive you. You were held to a standard that was impossible, and you should never have been responsible for hearing what people mean and not what they say. It's okay if you don't know. And I've been through work with a lot of therapists because I'm a disabled veteran, and obviously because of what I've just told you. And as silly as it sounds, and it doesn't sound very manly or very Viking, but emotionally I've got to be gentle with myself. And I've got to make some space for being wrong. And if I don't, then relationships are going to be really difficult.